Well, with so many conflicts going on around the world, there certainly hasn't been a shortage of discussion points here at this conference, and you can expect over the next couple of days to hear about Syria, about Yemen, about the terrorist threat in the Sahel, about the nuclear threat in both North Korea and also Iran. But interestingly, the theme for this particular conference this year is to the brink and back, and we've heard from the conference chair who has said this past year, the world has gone closer to the brink of international conflict, and he says now is the time to turn that around. Use this conference not to talk about diplomatic overtures, but actually to try and achieve something real. Now, we heard from the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, who went on today to talk about North Korea, perhaps most passionately, saying that we are now closer to some sort of nuclear threat than we have been since the end of the Cold War. He said now is the time to apply pressure. The international community must apply pressure to North Korea and see that it comes to the table to try and de-escalate this crisis. And to de-escalate it, it has to be done around the negotiating table. It cannot be a military solution, because he says that would be catastrophic. Now, one of the other big issues being discussed here is NATO and the EU and their roles in world security going forward, particularly in light of the fact that the US seems to be pulling back slightly on the world order that it, in fact, created after World War II. And so NATO has been discussing what roles it can play, what more military action it can take. And Jens Stoltenberg, who's the Secretary General of NATO, did stop for a while and talk to us about why he has seen, or why NATO has been ramping up their activity on the Russian border.